Hello boys and girls, this is Odyssey of course, and welcome to my very first Titanfall video that I myself have recorded. You saw one video a couple of days ago recorded by Doc M77 at a release party or a preview party hosted by EA, but this is actually my very first time playing the game. It's my first match. I'm level 1 right here. I've played about 6 matches now and ranked up to, I think, level 7 or 8. I ranked up extremely quickly. I was actually the most valued player in 4 out of those 6 matches. This one, the first match I got into, I was the second most valued player on my team, I think. I was 4th, I think, overall in the match. Did damn good, I would say, for being the first time I'm playing it, so to say. And the second match, I was MVP, and then like 3 matches in a row MVP, and then like second MVP, and then MVP again. The 6th match, so I kind of have a knack for Titanfall. I gotta attribute that to the very fast-paced gameplay. Titanfall is extremely fast-paced. It's definitely a lot like Call of Duty. No bullshit when people tell you it's a lot like Call of Duty. It fucking is, but in a really good way. Honestly, fighting in the Titans are pretty awesome and fun, but I actually have the most fun running around walls and jumping up buildings, stabbing people in the back, flanking, mowing down enemies with SMGs or assault rifles or shotguns, actually being just a normal infantry player. So personally, I think it is a little bit sad that Titanfall right now, as it looks like, only have, oh god, what is it, 6 versus 6. Basically, you can see a lot of enemies on the ground here and on the radar and a lot of friendlies, but it's actually only 5 guys on your team, 6 including you of course, that are playing the actual game. The rest are bots or grunts as they're called. I think there's another name for the grunts as well. I think scepters or something similar, don't exactly remember. Here I got a little bit of paranoid, jumped out of my Titan because I thought there was a guy on top of my Titan blowing it up, and people can do that. I think there actually is a guy on top of my Titan now trying to blow it up again, but he jumped off. But I'm not gonna say for sure. It was the first match, so I was quite like, how would you say it, nervous and stressed out and shit. So my Titan is about to explode, so I jumped the heck out of it. You can do that by hitting the E button and holding it, but you can also do it automatically with some perks and similar. As it stands right now, I'm thinking the game is gonna be pretty goddamn awesome, to be honest. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, but it's probably gonna be more like Call of Duty, like I've said before. So I'm probably gonna have a shit ton of fun with it for like 2 or 3 months, and then I'm gonna get sick of it. It's not gonna be like Battlefield used to be for me, where I could play for like a whole year without getting bored because of good DLC and like awesome maps and like tons of different ways of playing the game. But this is just a beta, so it might become better and it might become worse. I'm gonna be totally honest, right now the game looks fucking fantastic. It runs well. The only issue I have is actually connecting to the game server, basically like logging on to Origin or logging on to Steam. It seems to be random as hell. Sometimes it takes 30 minutes, sometimes 1 second, and sometimes not at all. But when you get logged in, you can play as much as you want to. No lag issues, no latency issues, no hitbox issues, no nothing. But again, I'm gonna be really honest with you, this was kind of what I thought about the Battlefield 4 after playing it at Gamescom. The game just worked fucking flawlessly, and I didn't even notice all of the problems you notice later in the beta and when the game released. So I'm definitely gonna recommend you guys not pre-order Titanfall, even though it looks really good right now, but wait until you've seen a couple reviews from myself and more YouTubers. Like, don't only think the game is awesome just because I say it is, but check out a couple more reviews just in case, because I'm human and I can miss things, and after recommending Battlefield 4 so vividly and then noticing it's complete shite, I kind of am a little bit ashamed and sad, to be honest. I kind of feel like I shouldn't be listened to too much when it comes to this kind of stuff. But it wasn't like I did it on purpose in any way with Battlefield 4, but I still feel like kind of like a dick, so to say, because I was sure it was like an excellent game, and I was like, yeah, pre-order it now, buy it now, because it's awesome. And then the beta comes out and it kind of sucks, but I'm still thinking like, no, it's just a beta, it doesn't matter that it sucks during the beta, it's probably gonna be finished and much better in launch, and then the launch ends up being just as bad as the beta, and I'm like, oh shit, I so screwed up. But it's still a really good game. But yeah, Titanfall, I see nothing that seems to be bad with it whatsoever right now. But again, wait with pre-order, don't pre-order, buy it when you can see a couple of actual reviews of the game itself. Like I said, I freaking love the infantry combat. It is so versatile and fun. Like you jump around the walls, double jump, fly kind of with the jetpack almost a little bit, run along the walls, jump up a building, shoot someone in the back. It is just freaking amazing. I love it. It's so fast-paced. It's just the kind of FPS game I excel at and love to play, because I kind of grew up with these kinds of games, especially with Call of Duty, the first ones, and also Counter-Strike. Those games I played like crazy. I couldn't actually afford Call of Duty, the first one and the second one, so I pirated them and played them on cracked servers, actually. I know, it's a little bit sad, but I'm just being honest with you guys. So definitely worth taking contact with EA customer support or Origin customer support and just asking nicely, hey, I would like to try the Titanfall beta, can I do it please? And they're probably gonna add you to the beta so you can play it. It's about 13 gigs big though, so it does take a very long time to download if you don't have a quick internet. I'm fortunate enough to have good Swedish internet, so it only took me like 40 minutes to download it. But yeah, that's about it. Look at that, like 43 action attribution points. I killed 4 pilots, I killed 3 titans, 14 grunts, and I died once. My very first time trying the game. I'm quite happy with that. You're gonna have the ability to have custom loadouts and stuff like that as well, and different weapons you can unlock during the beta, so I quite enjoyed that as well, to be honest. And I'm probably gonna try to upload some live commentary of the game as well. As usual, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.